in. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more DLDC. And there's only 5 stages remaining, but the issue is that of those 5 stages, 3 of them are very hard needle, that is very precise platforming, so I will have to be doing that, because the other 2 are stages that for what I seen I didn't like them. So if the thing is that I don't see any reason to play a stage I might not like if I'm gonna end up not being able to beat the game just because of these ones that I do like but are too hard for me, right? So we will have to try this first. This particular save, I got stuck like for half an hour yesterday and was not able to beat it. Don't know if I can beat it today, but it's looking grim, I can tell you that. But yeah, the other options are not better. Well, in fact, of the other 2 needle stages, one of them I don't know what to do, like straight up. Like this one I do know what to do, and one of the other ones I also know what to do, but they are very hard execution wise, right? Well, the thing is that on that other one I just don't even know what to do, and it's also hard execution wise, so I think my best bet is trying to beat either of these 2. And well, either of these 2 are this one called Golden Sky, or the other one called Does the Kid Dream of Gimmicks or whatever, something like that. Those are the only 2 I should be focusing on right now. And if I can hold up. Nice. Oh, this shitty ass checkpoint took so long. Nice. I got it on the first 2 minutes, that's promising. Okay, so, well, unfortunately this one already starts in reverse gravity. Has 2 vines, not 1. Wait, hold up, let me analyze. So this is a double jump. Vine jump into this, then, well, here you do a regular jump. Then another jump around here, I think. And then jump again. Wait, can you do this in a single jump? A single vine jump? This looks very hard at the end. You don't have an additional jump, like you cannot possibly have it. So you have to do, like from the vine you have to go through the end. That's very hard. That's not a joke. Well, we will see what happens. For now the hard thing is starting out on reverse gravity. Usually, I mean, when there's gravity switchers, of course you have to deal with reverse gravity multiple times, but usually you want the reverse gravity to be like that you want to be in reverse gravity the least amount of time possible. Since here you are starting with that, well, yeah, you will be with that for a long time. On the right side, after this you get back to regular gravity, but I don't know how many more screens there's gonna be. Because according to the judges it's not a long stage, but keep in mind that I think that this is only the 2nd screen of this stage. So I don't think that with the length that these guys put is gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be only 2 screens, it's probably gonna be more than that. Nice, okay, that wasn't that hard at the end actually then. But yeah, here I gotta say, like, this checkpoint, unless there is a specific skill that I'm bad at, this checkpoint was disproportionately harder than every other checkpoint in the stage so far. But yeah, maybe it's just that I am... Wait, what's this? It's another gimmick. Oh, well, that's an interesting one. That's gravity reversing platform. So unlike the other one, well, I guess technically the gravity reverser champ refresher is not a standard gimmick, but it is quite standard in itself. This one is not standard at all. And you have to think here because you cannot champ from this platform because pressing the champ button switches gravity. It's an interesting gimmick, but damn, that's fucked up. So what do you want to do here? You probably want to fall into the vine, but yeah, most likely, well, fall but not all the way there. Also, I don't know what this gimmick is, and that scares me a little bit. Yeah, hopefully nothing, well, more fucked up than we already seen. The issue is that once you get here, are you supposed to jump all the way here? Cannot you simply jump here? Probably not, right? No, I don't think you can. It feels like it... No, it's... I kind of want to try and see if it's possible. I mean, obviously it's not the intended way, but I feel like it could be possible. We will see. I fucked up though, because you're supposed to hold your jump before falling off. It's not gonna work otherwise. So here you hold your jump. Yeah, but the vines are already pretty hard for me, and now we are doing reverse vines. Okay, and this is also another interesting thing. When you jump into a platform, that jump doesn't reverse your gravity, it just snaps you into, well, the top of whatever gravity you're using. So, assuming that you're in reversed gravity here and you jump here, you're most likely getting killed by this spike. So, I'm not sure if it's even possible, but I really want to try because the alternative seems way too hard. Well, already falling into the vine is hard, but yeah, the alternative is doing this jump. This into this. And I feel like, well, maybe if it wasn't reverse gravity, it would be easy, but on reverse gravity, that's crazy hard for me. I cannot calculate on reverse gravity. Already hard for me to calculate vine jumps in regular gravity, but on reverse one, I think it's crazy. Yeah, that's most likely not doable. Because as I say, even imagining that you can like double jump here and barely hit the head of the kid here, when you snap, you're gonna get killed by this spike. At least that's what it looks like it's gonna be the case, but I don't know. Could be wrong. But yeah, that first jump is already killing me, like forget about the rest. Like that first jump is already a filter for me. I do want to make an attempt, but well, an attempt, I already made one, but I mean I want to do a real attempt at that strategy I mentioned. Nah, I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible. It's super tempting because if it is possible, it simplifies so much, but I have a feeling it isn't. Nah, I don't think so. Then again, keep in mind that the alternative is not much better. It's, I mean, the intended way will be jumping at this vine without a double jump, and you're supposed to do the vine jump in a way that you can go from here to here on a single jump. So that's hard. Probably easier than what I'm trying to do, but still pretty hard. And keep in mind that after that the save is not over. So yeah, I guess that, you know, that previous checkpoint, like this one here, well, I think that's gonna be kids play compared to this one. So yeah, we are in for trouble. At least, okay, that didn't look that hard to do. Just as I say, reverse gravity and a vine jump at the same time is a little bit too much for me, but I don't think it is intended for this jump to be that hard. But anything that looks upside down is hard for me. Well, for me and for most people, I'm assuming. Alright, so this, you gotta drop jump into the vine and then directly... then I tried to snap because I thought I wasn't gonna make it and I ended up dying like a moron. Alright, so once you do that, once you land here, you reverse gravity, fall. Well, fall holding the jump, and then, this is very hard. I mean, it's not hard if it was like the first jump in the checkpoint, but being the last jump in the checkpoint, that's pretty hard. It's fine. We can do it. Also, there's only two checkpoints in this screen. That's messed up. And here I'm very curious to see how it would have been, because this is the nerf version of the stage. What will be the unnerf version? What sort of evil stuff will be the unnerf version? I don't want to see it, but... Well, I want to see it, I don't want to experience it. Damn it. The thing is that I don't mind this needle. Like, in fact, that's the thing. I like needle. It's just that needle is one of those things that can become extremely hard, and farming the same checkpoint for a very long time is not very nice. Hold up. You hold the jump and... Okay, you need to jump from a little bit earlier. Like, I did it in the middle. You're supposed to do it a little bit more here. Then you go here, jump, and into checkpoint. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay attention to the rest now, because I have enough in my plate already to be already worrying at what comes afterwards. I was about to say that I like needle, but the thing about needle is that the difficulty of some of the needle games can go pretty high, and I'm not a fan of repeating the same checkpoint over and over again, which is ironic considering I'm saying that I like needle, because in most needle games that's the experience, right? You're gonna find hard stuff that you will redo over and over again until you eventually pull it off, but it's all a matter of what you can do, right? At the end of the day. In my case, like, I will say, using delicious fruit rating, this is probably close to what, 65 points of difficulty? And 65 is far from the worst that it could be in terms of needle, but I feel like that's a little bit too high for me to find it like fully enjoyable, right? And the interesting thing about needle games is that, well, one of the most popular, if not the most popular needle game, which is Crimson Needle, well, and like all Crimson Needle games, right? And they are all around 90 points of difficulty, I think, which is something that only a very, very few select people in the world can pull off. So yeah, like that's the thing about Needle. I like Needle when it doesn't go to those lengths, right? Not because I don't like the idea of playing a hard game, it's simply because, I mean, it's typical, it's a skill issue, and that's it, right? It's just simply good old skill issue. That's the reason why I don't really get mad at stages like this, because, I mean, I do still think that this stage shouldn't have been allowed in the game with this difficulty, because I feel like it's too much for most people. Ah, fuck. But it's not like it pisses me off to play it, mostly because it's just a skill issue. It's not bad level design. It's not, you know. Well, not to mention it's also subjective, because here... Nice. I don't like the gimmicks, but I don't like them because I don't like them. A lot of people like these gimmicks that are like bind and gravity reverse. I don't like them. Okay. Okay, now I need to think out what to do here, so... This is bind. And you fall here with normal gravity. So you double jump here. I don't know what this does though, that's the issue. Like, does it reverse your gravity? It's possible. I don't know, it's like something that I haven't seen before. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. I mean, we will see when we get there, which is right now. Okay, I think I get it. So it's a block that if you are not in that gravity that is showing, you die. I'm assuming it's that, I guess. I mean, if it kills me on reverse gravity, then I wouldn't know what to do, but I'm assuming that's what it does. And it makes sense. The strategy here is slightly fall and then double jump into here and most likely snap into the top or, well, here the bottom of the platform, right? You do the same here and you do the same here. And then, well, this, you fall left jump. This is just typical. Yeah, okay, the rest is understandable. Yeah, it's not easy execution wise, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. Well, what you just saw there is the idea minus the dying, of course. You are not supposed to die. Okay, now the question there is how should I switch gravity? Because if you do it here, you die to this spike, but you don't have a double jump, so you will only slightly be here. You're clearly intended to jump over all of this and then double jump here, because if you were to double jump as soon as you pick it up, you will need to do a jump that is lower than this spike, and that cannot possibly make it here. So pretty sure that it's a jump that goes all above this, then double jump here to fall there. And well, as I say, this one is you walk off the left and then jump back here. That also seems like it will be hard, so again, it's all a matter of execution, not a matter of understanding what to do. We know what to do, we just need to pull it off. And that's the hard part. We will see though. At least it's looking promising. Not sure how the ending will be. Like, the ending might be harder than this. By ending I mean the remaining jumps in the checkpoint, right? Okay. Nice. This one is hard. The Vine Champ is what's hard here. Not to mention this. Yes, it's a very nerf diagonal. Like, in fact, you can barely even call it a diagonal. These are very spaced, but it's still very tight considering that you will switch gravity here. We will see how it goes. Ah, that sucks, then it. That sucks because the hard part that is getting this without dying and then falling here, I got it. But I went too much into the right here. It's as I say, it's a nerf diagonal. So it's not gonna be easy to get through it. Too late. Well, too late or too high will be either. But at least the good thing, as I keep saying, I understand what to do. Like, there is zero doubt about what the strategy is. Like, it's extremely clear. But yeah, all about execution now. Too high, or well, low, I guess. Depending on how you see it. Nice. Okay. This water kinda looks like water, and starting with a gate champ is pretty mean. Okay, it's not water, or rather, it kinda acts like water, but it's not what I would call water. So basically, it makes you go upwards. Okay. So this might look simple, like to get up here, but it isn't. So you reverse gravity here to land here. Then I'm assuming you wanna go up. So you hold the champ to this vine. Wait, is this champ even possible? No, wait, you cannot do that. I'm stupid, yeah, like this spike doesn't let you do that. But then it would be nice, can you imagine skipping the whole stage like that? I will be tempted to see if it works, actually. But the thing is that you don't have a double champ here. It's still, with a single vine champ, then it will be crazy if this is possible with a single vine champ. But I don't think it is. You will die to this or something. Well, so skip aside, how do you do this then? You land here and then what? I guess. Yeah, but hold up, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't really get it. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't quite get this one. Right now, at least. Oh, maybe that double champ doesn't work, as I thought. So maybe you're supposed to... Okay, I get it. You're supposed to do all of this on the left side. Like here. How do you get to that refresher? Oof. But how will that change anything here? Actually. Okay, this one actually requires me to think a little bit. So let's assume that you pick this up and you reverse gravity. Oh, you land here, I think. I think that's the idea. And then you pick this up and, well, somehow not die. That will be the hard part. How do you pick this up and reverse gravity without dying? Not to mention, what will even be the difference here? I think you're supposed to make it back here. Okay, I think No, I don't get it. Damn it, dude. What were you thinking here? Actually have to think this for a while. You don't really accelerate faster, like there is a limit to how much you accelerate, even if you go all the way down. This is still hard for me to figure out. Like I'm looking at this and I don't get it. I do want to see if I can manage to do this escape, but most likely not. We'll assume that he tested it more than I will here, but if you could skip that, you could skip the whole thing. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't think it's gonna work. It's too big of a skip and I feel like it's the first thing you see. So he will definitely think of that beforehand. I think it's a waste of time to try that, so that's okay, but what do I do then? Mention that here I don't have a double jump, so I cannot make it to this platform here. And even if I could, again, what do I do after that? This one is not very clear to me at all. Unless you want me to pick that up first. Okay, I think that's the idea. You want me to pick this one up first, then land here, and then... Well, the issue is that then what? Well, maybe with enough gravity you can get past this, then you double jump here and then here. I think that's what you want me to do. Hard to tell though. I think that's the idea. Not to mention that here you also kind of have to calculate that jump a little bit. Well, it's made so it's not that hard, I guess. So, okay, I don't think you can hold your jump there. Well, you don't need to. There is no bind in this checkpoint anyway, so no need to do that. That's harder than I thought. Like this transition from this pink thing over the mini spikes there. Ah, fuck. Damn it. That's the idea. It is the right idea, but... Okay. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Except that once you go here, of course, you're supposed to jump and then jump again here. And then after that, I don't know, we will figure it out, I guess. Hopefully. Though, the weird thing there is... Yeah, I will assume that the gravity here, like once you make it here, it's enough to just make you fall here. Probably. Yeah, I don't know, like this part I will have to think about it afterwards. Just focus on what you have right here. Really? Nope. Still hard to calculate that final jump, huh? Okay, that last one has to be a lot later than I thought. But it cannot be that late, because it's the typical where outside kills. I really hate that, by the way. Outside kills, I feel like it's such a lame concept. Or rather, if outside kills, assuming that it's well shown that it really kills, I would prefer if it kills as soon as you hit it, which in this case obviously will make it harder, but what I mean is that I don't like the regular outside kills where you don't know exactly where you need to be to get a kill. That's what makes it annoying to me. Well, Needle players that are more experienced probably know it pretty well, but I don't. Close. Now obviously there is no doubt that that is indeed the strategy. Nice, damn, that was very close. Okay, so this is as expected, enough gravity to make it past that. Well, and now I need to think what to do. So you have two lines here, which I'm assuming are connected, and you only swap gravity when you get here, by the way, so yeah. The idea is, well, here, can you save your double jump? Well, I think you kinda need to, right? Or is this jump possible? Hard to tell. Damn it, boys, please. I don't know why this is here though. I guess decoration, because you have no reason to go up there, I think. Or maybe it's because... No, maybe you do need to go up there to have enough momentum to make it back here, yeah. Okay. So the only thing I need to know here is if you can make it here without double jumping, which should be easy to figure out. And why did you fall there? Go on. That's too much gravity, really. Well, but how do you want me for that to not be enough? Oh, that works, that works. Yeah, you can make it there, it's not easy though. Okay, yeah, outside kills, remember that. But yeah, as I say, once you land here, you go here to then go there and have a lot of gravity, so you can fall there. This is gonna be the hardest maneuver. Hard to calculate. But yeah, once you make it here, you will swap gravity, hold your jump, walk off here. That should be enough without a jump to go straight to this vine. then you do this double jump, then here, well, this is extremely chokeable. That's where it ends. Cox. That's the strategy. But it's hard to do that with the outside kills thingy, honestly. And as I say before, hard to calculate exactly when you get killed by the outside. Very hard. But yeah, I guess that jump that looks so trivial is not very trivial after all. Okay. Alright. Ah, damn it. I need a little bit more height. Or depth, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, I managed to do it. Probably I got very lucky though on some of those jumps, like especially this one. The fact that I did this on the first try, probably there was a lot of luck involved in that. Hopefully not, but it certainly looked that way. Yeah, it might have had some luck involved. At least I'm glad that there's nothing to figure out, like it's pure execution. Which is also the reason why this has to be the next stage I beat. There is no doubt about that. Oof, that was too low. That probably would have still worked, but I got afraid. Nice. That was extremely close, to the point that I'm not sure how that killed me actually. Like, obviously I landed here, but like that was probably by 1 pixel. Like, it was so extremely close it had to be a matter of a single pixel. That's a shame, but yeah, that's the strategy. Pretty clearly. Nice. Damn, and it keeps going, no way. Though that makes me super afraid for the other needle one. The other needle one is said to be long and the same difficulty as this one. And this one already feels long to me, so that means that the other one is gonna take an eternity. It's also possible that the judges just, you know, had like a, you know, not a very accurate assessment, but I don't know. Wait, what do you do here? Like, switching gravity here? Yeah, this one I wouldn't get it right now. Because if you swap, like if you swap gravities here, you have nowhere to land and you don't have an additional jump. I mean, here you are forced to... Oh, I think I get it. It's just that this might be hard to execute. You're supposed to do this. Okay, that's very messed up. Simply because of how non-obvious it is. Like, this will probably filter, like if those people already didn't get filtered by the other screens, I feel like this will filter a lot of people for not knowing what to do. You're supposed to go here and you refresh the jump by landing. And then here I'm assuming you double jump here, pick this up, go right, and then double jump here again. That's pretty hard though. That's very hard. Well, not to mention here, the shit with Divine is very wild too. Damn, this is crazy. This jump looks impossible to me. Like, here, you double jump to land here and somehow not hit those two mini spikes. I don't know about that. This guy, just like I told Echo that he went overboard with the difficulty, this guy clearly also went overboard with the difficulty. Without a doubt. Wonder which one is considered to be harder normally, like if this stage or Echo's stage. They are both fucked up for different reasons. At the same time, differently from Echo's stage, this one seems to be like very standard, right? Standard in the sense that for people that are used to needle, I don't think that this is gonna be that big of a deal. But Echo stage is something that even if you are super used to needle, it could filter you very badly, because those are very non-standard games. Well, if you are used to Super Mario though, maybe Echo stage is not gonna be that hard, but if you're exclusively a needle player, I think that Echo stage is definitely harder than this one. For me, this one is harder. Well, evidenced by the fact that I beat Echo stage and I still haven't beaten this one. Damn it. At least here I know what to do. I'm still very scared about that final jump with Divine. Like this one, I mean, already making this jump is hard, but then... Well, first of all, are you supposed to do this in a... Okay, I think I get it. You're supposed to do this in a single jump and then double jump here. And then reverse jump here. Because if you double jump around here and grab this on the way down and reverse jump here, you're not gonna make it. Like, I wasn't wrong when I say this jump is impossible. It is if you do it like that. But I'm doing this on a single jump, dude. That's fucked up. Alright, that's fine. They are pretty interesting gimmicks, by the way. It's just that, again, they precisely don't appeal to me. Like, they are the opposite of what would appeal to me in Needle. Well, this water thing that makes you go up is whatever. I don't mind it. So I keep saying binds and reverse gravity are two things I fucking hate. No, what are you doing? That movement is harder than I thought, like going from left to right and landing on the ceiling. That is not as easy as I thought. Okay, the problem is that you don't have any moment to rest. Well, you do have a moment to rest here, but until you get there, you gotta do all of that, like, on the spot. You're not allowed to rest. Also, I'm just gonna remind you that what I say yesterday is still I don't know what word to use here, but it's still relevant, I guess. The fact that if I don't beat a stage today, I will give up. It's just that this one is looking promising, and especially considering the supposed length, like this one should be beaten today. Unless there is another checkpoint that filters me way too much, this should be doable. But yeah, as I say, if anything, right now I'm very scared about the other two needle stages that I simply might not be able to. Nice, team. I got so lucky that I didn't hit that spike there. The one here, this one. I almost did. Okay, so what's this? Well, you can land here, though. Do you want to land? Probably want to reverse gravity. I'm surprised by that, though. Like, why would they let you land just like that? Maybe it's harder than it looks. Well, keep in mind that the refresher disappears. So I guess that's the difficulty. Using the refresher like that, I guess, yeah. Okay, and then I think you're supposed to jump over this and... Well, maybe not. You can do like this, like this. If you double jump here, you should make it here, right? Though you gotta make it to this one on the first attempt. And then I kinda lost myself here. Not sure what to do. Maybe... Hold up. How will you do this? Oh, I think you need to reverse gravity when you make it here, actually. Not immediately. Like, you fall upwards here, you pick this up, you get launch, you don't jump, you land here, go up here, and then you reverse gravity here, like you double jump here. So that will make you go up into the vine, which, by the way, you have to hold your jump here when you press it. So on the vine, you jump, you reverse gravity, and well, you fall to oblivion, but yeah, it's up there. Okay, that's what you need to do. Need to redeem this jump. There you go. Now this looks like it could easily be the final screen. Maybe not, and maybe I'm just baiting myself like a moron, but... Okay, so I gotta take into account that, yeah, obviously when you jump here... Well, not to mention, this will have to be a full jump. I didn't do a full jump there, but it has to be a full jump because you have to hold the jump. Yeah, you have to. Because if you were to land here, this disappears and you can no longer go up there. So you need to hold your jump, so you do the vine and then double jump in midair. Okay. Well, double jump in midair. I mean, where else will you double jump if it's not in midair? Too early. I'm doing that too early, which is understandable. I mean, that's not a situation that I'm usually found in, right? I know what to do at least. As I say, even if I do beat this stage, this just makes me fear so much more for the remaining needle stages. Like, the remaining needle stages are probably gonna be so extremely hard in comparison to this one. And this one is already pretty hard, so it feels like we're getting bone no matter what. That will be an issue. And it's not the time to think about that right now. Oh, you keep doing it way too early, dude. Keep getting into that too late and I get so much speed that it ends up killing me at the bottom, or well, top, I guess. There you go. Oh, so you weren't supposed to go up there. Okay, I see it now, but you wanted me to jump here. You fucking asshole. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't like reverse gravity. Like, thinking of this as a viable option didn't come to my mind until I died. I mean, it makes sense since outside kills, and I like that. I guess I didn't think hard enough, but yeah, well, that makes it harder though, because you do a vine jump, but you cannot like double jump here. You're supposed to double jump quite late, like around here, and then to make things worse, you essentially have a choke double jump. That's pretty fucked up. Well, now I'm doubting if this will be the final screen. It could be, but like, that long drop had more of a feel of a final screen, while that one just looks like a regular transition. God damn it, dude. No, too early, but man, it's so hard to not do that too early. That double jump there is pretty precise. Well, everything in this stage is precise, dude. It's not an exception, it's the intended design. Yeah, that's such a hard transition to. Eesh. You could have put more space in that transition, dude. Didn't cost you anything to do that. And there is, I guess you can say that there is already quite a lot of space, but... Not to mention that getting that refresher right below the spike is also so annoying. Yeah, that's the thing. You might be thinking, wow, why did you get so close? But you need to get so close because you need to land here. And you cannot... Well, actually, at that point... Okay, you might have a point that was a mistake, because I could have easily let the jump button go by here, and then press it again once I'm here. You don't need to hold the jump button all the way after you do the vine jump, actually. Yeah, you might be right. Okay. In that case, it's... You can make that easier. There you go. But now this problem. Oof. Nice, and that is the end. Okay. And even the fruits go upside down. Yeah, that was a... I mean, it was an extremely hard stage, dude. I look at those deaths. I'm pretty sure that those are more deaths than the rest of the game combined. Well, probably not that much, but close to that. It wouldn't surprise. Well, we could check it, actually. How many deaths do I have right now? Don't know if it says it before needing to go to the... It doesn't... Oh, it says... Okay. I have 9,000, so that was an exaggeration, but still quite a big amount for a single level. So here I will go for the Kid Dreams of gimmicks, because as I mentioned before, every other one involves knowing what to do rather than execution. So I mean, I could still try them, since especially these ones here, like I want to observe on duty and I want to have time. I didn't really give them more than one opportunity because I don't think they deserve it. But the thing is that I did give Astral Prominence quite some opportunities, so we will see. For now, I'll go to Kid Dreams of gimmicks and see how it goes. There's also something important before I do that. This guy, just like some other creators here, thought that putting copyrighted music is a good idea. And the thing is that the shitty ass song he picked for this specific area blocks the video in Russia. And I muted it on the previous video. Here I guess we should remove it altogether from the beginning. Will be a little bit lame to do this without music. Well, I could put music myself, we will see. Then again, there will be a lot of sound effects, you know. This first checkpoint is already an issue though. That I guess you can see that I don't really know how to do very well, to be fair. Wait, can you do this on a single jump? It seems pretty hard though. Yeah, I don't think you can. You have to double jump. My issue is the jump that comes afterwards that seems so insanely precise, and I only was able to do it like 3 times after like, I don't know, like 100 attempts if not more. So I feel like I'm doing it wrong, but at the same time I cannot imagine what it is doing it right. So yeah, maybe this one also counts as not knowing what to do, but I mean, it should be that I just did there, just that it's super hard. Oh, okay, hold up. You can... I get it. So once you get it here, and you're around this height of the block, you kind of want to double jump very quickly. Then the problem comes here, of course, and well, everything that comes afterwards is not much better, but at least this first one seems understandable. That second one is way too fast. Okay, and then after that you fall there and you chase. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't know exactly what to do on that other one. Like, it seems obvious, but this block doesn't inspire me a lot of confidence. We will see though. It's probably a trap, like that block is gonna go to the right or something. And also keep in mind that the red squares don't kill you, so you can just be where they are with no problem. Okay. No, okay, that's the mistake. You don't want to do that. You're supposed to stay inside the square. That's fine. What kinda scares me of this stage is how, according to the judges, it's quite long, you know? That's not a good signal. Oh, that's a bad signal too. Okay, I'm surprised I almost managed to do that on the first try. Unfortunately, this one, aside from being hard gimmicks, there's also a bit of trap in this fan game, as we already seen in the previous zone. So yeah, like, this guy is just a little bit of an asshole, honestly. And the fact that he has copyrighted music is like the cherry on top. It's like, you want me to hate you. It's fine, don't worry, I'm not gonna hate. Just gonna seethe internally. Well, and a little bit externally too, mostly internally. Okay, you have to jump a lot higher though. There you could wait, it's just I don't know how much time that platform will stay active, maybe not so much. Ah, I fucked up, damn it. Damn it. Nice. I don't know for how long that bounces. Well, if it bounces the whole time, I guess you can simply chill on the left and take it whenever you're ready. But yeah, whatever. Okay, don't waste the double jump there. Well, here, see, the thing is, since you cannot possibly know what direction these blocks are gonna go, you cannot do any planning here. Okay, yeah, this wants you to save your double jump a lot, so that's important. Ooh, and this one is fucked up. If it is the way I think it is, these platforms are most likely gonna move slowly to the right. So you have to do all of this up very quickly while also dodging these cherries. Though something will have to happen so you can go up. This has the potential to be quite evil, without a doubt. No, still not enough. Oh, they just disappear actually. Well, at least that one disappears. So I wonder... Well, there has to be something that appears that lets you go up, because... You know, otherwise you're clearly not gonna make it. Oof. Yeah, that's zigzagging, basically. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so it's the bouncy platform. And then you... Well, you gotta guess what this one is gonna do. Will do many things. Okay, I gotta... See, the problem here is that this is clever, but... These spikes are positioned in like the opposite way. So here you dodge this one as soon as you land here. But this one... Well, actually, for this one, you don't even need to move left, because there is no spike here. So you can just stay on the right. Okay, well, I'll try doing that. Well, assuming I don't die before that. Oh, really? That'll kill you? Well, that's the issue. If you stay on the right, that movement of the final platform is most likely gonna kill you. Now, there... I don't know if you need to conserve the jump, which is what I tried to do, or if you can double jump. Because it should be possible to fall and without a jump zigzag until here, but... I don't know. Those zigzags tend to be hard when there is not a jump in the middle. Nice. That works. Oh no. It's one of those. It's one of those that you have to be fast. That's so shitty. Because yeah, basically you gotta do it fast, because otherwise it's gonna block the exit. Okay. There are vines at the end, though. This could be very fucked up. No, wait. What if you don't trigger that? Like, do you need to trigger this? Oh yeah, you need to, because there are spikes at the end. Also, how is it going column? Yeah, I'm here still doing needle. But without music, because the music that gets used here is copyrighted. Actually, you know, now that you are here, I thought of the... I mean, it doesn't have anything in particular to do with you, but there is a cool song I could put in the background. It's from Ragnarok Online, that's what I got remember. I think it's this one. Now the problem is that I will have to put repeat. There is an option to repeat, right? I wouldn't be seeing it. Where is the option to repeat? Doesn't seem to be here, unless it's right. Okay, there you go. Right click loop. That's assuming it. Wait, hold up. I gotta remove the and list thing from the URL, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, there you go. So it's loop. It is Ice Dungeon theme from Ragnarok Online. So it's a, well, it's chill, yes, it's from a nice dungeon, so makes sense. How is it called, by the way? Yetit Petit, I think that's the name of the song. Pretty funny. That's because the monsters there are supposed to be very small Yeti. Where we come from, we call it bitching. What do you call bitching? Don't know what you mean. Wait, okay, that's doable. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm scared about the vines though. Those vines feel like they will have something else that's gonna fuck me up. Yeah. You know, right now I'm basically tryharding. So a song like this, I think it's perfect to to cool the intensity. Okay, there's gonna be some bullshit here. Oh, never mind. Damn, I thought that I had a lot more time there. I guess I didn't. Okay, so this is easier than I thought. This is gonna take an insane amount of time, but not really. Ah, fuck. I hate vines so much, dude. Buggy ass shitty mechanic. So, you know, the interesting thing is that the sloppy loop from YouTube, well, mostly because the song has a fade out, right? But like, that's how it works in Ragnarok Online. In Ragnarok Online, songs are not properly looped. Like, they basically just loop in the most amateur way possible. Ah, you sack of shit. Okay. This part is filtering me right now. Like, the first time I ironically made it pretty close. Hey, at least the platforming here is quite straightforward. Can you imagine that I actually get a copyright claim because of this song. Shouldn't be the case. Well, in fact, I'm pretty sure the video that I put doesn't even have the claim. No, it doesn't. Basically, you can use this song without issue. Even if it's the only sound going on, YouTube is not gonna give a fuck. I'm pretty sure that that applies to the entirety of the Ragnarok Online soundtrack. Okay, that's it. Nice. Oh, not reverse gravity. Well, technically this stage had reverse gravity before. Alright. So I'm assuming that kills you. And that when the cherry gets to the right, the spike's open, right? Wait, is this random as well? Could be. Like the bounces, I mean. No, or maybe not. Maybe they are not random. Maybe I'm random. Well, the issue is that they are certainly not obvious if you haven't seen them before. Okay. That wasn't a smart idea, honestly. I mean, I don't want a Shinsu, but this doesn't really look that hard. Ah, that's such a shitty bounce. Yeah, that's where it should end after that bounce. Well, after that bounce and it reaches the right wall, right? That works. Beautiful. I think that's Sakanshi. I don't know if it's the one for gold or if it's something else. Maybe it's the one for ghost. Alright, hold up. What song is playing here? Problem is that I don't trust this guy. Like, this might be copyrighted too. I don't trust you. You already broke my confidence. I hate Ross music. That's because you have no taste, but it's fine. Don't you worry. It happens. Wait, hold up. Tyler, the creator, is like a regular guy, right? Oh, hold up. Who is this guy? It rings. Okay, yeah. Shadshin, he's a rapper. Isn't he? Yeah, it's okay. So this is 100% copyrighted. Well, fuck you and your copyrighted song. But I could put another raw song, I guess, just to change. Well, not the monastery one. It's a little bit. Oh, the Aldebaran one, maybe. What one was this? Do I recognize it? I mean, I do save in Aldebaran, so I should recognize it. Let me hear the main melody. Taking too long to get to the point. Yeah, I think I know which one it is. Isn't gravity suing your ass? Dude, video game music is something that most times, like, it's never copyrighted in videos precisely because games want you to play well, games. I mean, game companies want you to play their games. So yeah, obviously not. Wait, the fucking ladder kills you. Was I supposed to know that? Though, where do you want me to go from there? Yeah, well, Guitar Hero, well, yes and no. Guitar Hero uses, well, I don't know if for every single song, but it uses covers of the song. So I think the covers themselves are not copyrighted. In the sense that you're not gonna get muted or whatever for using them. Because again, you're intended to use them. You know? You know, I don't remember this song at all. And again, Aldebaran, well, for those that don't know, Aldebaran is one of the cities in Ragnarok, and that's where I usually save. It's where I tend to be a lot of time, but I don't remember this song. And this is apparently the theme that plays there. Okay, so what's the idea here? Because you already used the double jump by now. So even if you were to fall here, you cannot help it. And apparently this ladder is a killer, like you cannot go there. So I don't get what you're supposed to do. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't get it, because if you could use the ladder... If you could use the ladder, it would be easier to understand, but unless I pick the ladder at the very bottom where... Because see, here's the thing. When these things are not light blue and they are gray, they kill you. So maybe that's what killed me and not the ladder in itself. Yeah, that's probably the case, actually. Okay, so maybe you can grab the ladder, but it's upside down. Do I need to press up or down? Probably up, right? That's pretty fucked up, though, to introduce a gimmick like that and casually expect the player to know what the fuck to do in a situation like that. Then again, this game by now has done that countless of times, so... This creator is hardly the only one. And no, you have to press down, ironically, here. Do you gain a double jump? You do, okay, well, at least there's that. Do you know if I can purchase equipment from the store? I don't give a fuck anymore, I need equipment. When we are talking about Ragnarok Online, I know nothing about the paid options. I don't know if you can purchase anything straight up. I think that you can purchase shit that have a chance of having equipment. But I don't know, like... You are asking the wrong person, because I wouldn't in 1,000 years spend money in a free-to-play game, dude. Never done it, never will. So yeah, cannot really relate. You know, you will have to look it up. But then again, didn't you already buy something in the server? Right? Wait, how the fuck do... Unless you can jump from a ladder instead of just falling. Again, all this will be pretty useful if these fucking devs actually told you how their fucking gimmicks work. And yeah, you can jump from a ladder. Okay. Yes, that's how it works. Ooh, this one is hard. Well, not really that hard. I guess it's mostly about keeping the balance. It's very like easy to psych out, I guess. I know your cheap ass will never let you, but I suppose you will know raw shit. I mean, I know a lot of things that have to do with playing the game normally and not opening your wallet. Yeah, when it comes to opening your wallet, no, I'm not very knowledgeable at all. Hold up, there is one Ragnarok song I actually want to listen to. Yeah, this song is fantastic. Probably one of the best songs in the game. Okay. Not sure if it's very fitting for this stage, but I don't care. We need a little bit of music after all. Oof. Okay, that transition is gonna be hard. The problem with songs like this is that they take too long to start, and if you just loop it on YouTube, you're gonna have to hit the intro for a very long time. And again, as I said, in the game it's not that they loop properly. You are such a bitch. You are such a fucking bitch. I feel like doing hard needle and trap at the same time is just being an asshole. Because so far, you know, ironically, there weren't that many stages with traps, and usually the traps didn't, like, weren't in like at the end of a save like this. So yeah, pretty fucked up. Very messed up. Because in this game, usually not many stages really count as trap stages. So how do you prevent this? Do you jump over it? Yeah, I guess so. I don't think that you can, you know, I don't think it's possible to bait it. You simply have to, well, avoid it. Now this is an interesting gimmick, but pretty fucked up still. In fact, I don't really know how to pull this off. Oh, maybe you can ignore the first one, actually. No, I mean, yes, but that's not the idea. You will have to wait one cycle, I think, to do that. Clearly not the intended way of doing it. That's the intended way. You want me to go up, I guess? That's pretty funny of you. Damn, this guy is such a choker, dude. He's such a choker. No, I was gonna say something, but no. That will be inappropriate. Do not attack creators, okay? You're already talking enough shit about their stages. Do not personally attack, okay? Keep it in the stage. Don't make it personal. And so far I had a lot of self-control, you know? Usually when I play games that piss me off, I tend to dev bash extremely quickly. Well, I guess I did dev bash a little bit here and there in this playthrough. For the most part, I feel like I mostly just, you know, didn't. This is extremely hard. At least there is a checkpoint right afterwards, but this looks so messed up. Also, why is there a leak in the middle? Another song I could put from Ragnarok Online is Komodo's theme. Komodo's theme is also pretty cool. Oh, this one, well, I'm assuming you're supposed to hold right, but there is no control over this. Like, you cannot stop and think about it. Like, you have to... Well, maybe you're intended to jump, but it's so fast that I feel like that will, like, basically play against you. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Now, one thing that I can tell you about this stage is that even though they are similar in difficulty to the previous one I did, which is the Golden Sky, this one is, to me, very clearly inferior. Like, the other one is Needle with gimmicks, but it's pretty much that. This one is kind of like it tries to be a hybrid. I don't know, dude. I feel like... Oh, nice. So, yeah, you were supposed to jump. I think that combining very hard platforming with traps is the ultimate piece of shit. I mean, not like you're the only one doing it. There are many adventure games in the community that do precisely that, but I don't like it. I feel like trap games should not be hard, because if you make them hard, why do you make a trap game? I mean, obviously you can do it, I'm just saying that I don't like it. That's it. What is this? Do you want to go here? No, right? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so you're supposed to double jump here, hold your jump with a single vine jump, make it here. I don't know how fast that's gonna go up. It's impossible to tell. Well, that's also another thing I don't like, and I guess it also complements what I said earlier about making something hard and also make it trap. Like, not knowing what to expect, despite knowing what a mechanic is gonna do, but you don't know exactly how it's gonna do it. I feel like that's also pretty shitty. Like, here knowing that this platform will go up, but not knowing at what speed or even the direction. Like, you are assuming it goes up, but maybe it doesn't, so I hate that so much. Also, something important here. With that gravity refresher that you have there... gravity refresher, what am I saying? Gravity changer that you have there. You cannot use this checkpoint unless you are allowed to here. I don't think you are. Or I think that you're precisely intended to dodge it. I think it's not supposed to be something you wanna pick up. I don't think that's a static speed, right? Like, it's accelerating, but not that fast. Yeah, that works. In fact, I could have double jump there. It would have worked. Will have. I still don't know what that blue thing does. I thought it was water, but it doesn't look like it. No, it is water. I think that the effect that it has when you jump might be different. Or no, I don't know. Huh. What an asshole, dude. It's what I say. Making hard checkpoints and then a trap at the end has to be the lowest of the lowest when it comes to level design in fan games. Like, putting a trap at the end makes sense when the checkpoint is relatively easy, but when the, well, I guess this checkpoint is not that hard, but it's like, come on, dude. Why you gotta be such an asshole? Who hurt you? You know? Okay. Oh, hold up, let me change to... what did I say? Komodo. Raw Komodo theme. It's called High Roller Coaster, apparently. Huh, and here there is a video of 1 hour. Well, that will make it easier to not loop. Because you don't need to loop it. Well, unless you stay 1 hour, but... It is also an amazing song. Very cheerful as well. Oof. That's fucked up. And it's probably gonna go back too. And there's probably gonna be a trap there because he cannot possibly make you land here and not throw something in your way. Like, that will be too easy. I hope, however, since this kinda looks like a tower, I hope at least it's close to the end of the stage. I wouldn't even mind a boss at the end, you know? Well, in fact, that would be pretty cool. Well, it will be cool depending on how you make the boss, I guess. At least what I like is that it seems that this one will also be beaten. Even if it doesn't happen today, it's 100% beatable. Without a doubt. But yeah, after this is where the options are just not very attractive. I mean, Astral Prominence I wouldn't mind if it wasn't for the fact that I have no fucking clue what to do in the checkpoint I'm currently at. And I already tried it multiple times and it didn't work, so I think that at that point I should treat Astral Prominence the same way I treat the other two that are remaining. Like, basically, that I don't do them simply because I don't know what to do. And in that case there will also be an execution requirement, but the main thing that is not letting me pass is a knowledge requirement. So at that point I might as well try playing observation duty, I guess. Okay, you were gonna throw something. Alright, that's understandable though. So wasn't this a 1 hour loop? Yeah. Just like in the actual game, it's a non-clean loop. It's not a joke. In Ragnarok Online, songs, despite the fact that you might spend hours in a dungeon, the songs don't properly loop. It's quite crazy that they never bother doing that, not even with the modern ones. Well, I guess it depends which one. I remember, for example... I remember one of there is a dungeon called Glassheim. That one loops pretty well. But some other ones don't. Yeah, it's fine. At least they are still pretty good songs. And well, in this case, certainly a better option than whatever copyrighted bullshit this guy wants to use. And like, the worst part is that in this case it's a rapper, right? I think that rappers usually have like the most rancid music labels possible representing them, and these rancid music labels tend to be very shitty when it comes to this whole, oh, if you use my song, this video cannot be played in this country, right? They tend to be super bitch made about that. That's what makes it worse. Got it? And to me it still hurts me that they just block Russia most of the times. Like, come on, dude. Like, whatever. Okay, you don't have a double jump there, so you want to fall into that and then jump from there. That's the idea. Also, since there is no... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, since there is no vine here, this will be easier with controller, but no, there is a vine above. So yeah, we still gotta stick with controller. Well, after this, I will go to controller, though, assuming I can beat this stage, obviously. Like, whichever one I play afterwards will be controller, because so far all of them benefit from controller. Well, not necessarily, but I can definitely use it since... Well, Astral Prominence, I don't know if it will use vines afterwards, but so far it doesn't. So, at least for the time being, it's possible. What's the idea? Double jump into the vine? Oof. That's pretty hard to do, but even if you double jump into the vine, how the fuck do you manage to jump above? Like, you don't have an additional jump when you're in the vine. Unless it's like an automatical warp as soon as you hit the edge of the screen or some shit. It's a hard jump. To the point that I don't think I'm even supposed to do that. But if I'm not supposed to do that, what is it? Like, jump from below is what I'm thinking, but... No, that works. Nice. Oh, and that's the end? And beautiful. Wait, was this one with secrets? I don't think so. It isn't. We won. Nice. Got it. Yeah, that was quite fast, all things considered. I thought this was gonna take an eternity, but certainly was faster than... Well, still with an insane amount of deaths, but it was a lot easier than Golden Sky. Well, I don't know if a lot, but it was easier. Well, in that case, thanks for the service, Ragnarok music, but... Now I just realized it's a loop, because it's... Like, I'm looking at the video, it's one guy sitting in Komodo City and just letting the game play. That's pretty funny. Pretty clever way to make a loop. Anyways, go back to the game's music. There you go. Oh, and by the way, so there are 3 stages remaining. Astral Prominence is a needle stage like this too, but it's very hard. Well, just like this too, but I feel like it's even harder. I want Observe on Duty is supposed to be Observation Duty. I'm on Observation Duty, which is like an indie game that you have to find differences and shit. I think it's pretty shitty, and it's shitty here too, implementing it in fun game motion. And well, then I wanna have time is kinda supposed to be like La Mulana. So all of these options, to me, they suck for different reasons, but considering that I gave Astral Prominence 2 or even 3 chances, but I only gave these 2 only 1 chance, I'll try one of these. So let's start with Observation Duty. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat it though, but might as well try. Oh yeah, let's use a gamepad. Gonna be a lot better. Like, also to rest my fingers, because keyboard is a lot harder on my fingers than gamepad, of course. Well, not to mention we should play some very messed up needle. Alright, so observation duty, wasn't it at the top? Yeah, it was here. Well, the issue is that here, if we resume, it's gonna be in the middle of a losing thing. Well, we will have to restart, I guess. Oh, never mind. You can... It starts from the beginning already. Okay. So... by pressing W at designated warp locations... Wait, what's W? I don't think I mapped that to anything. The annoying thing is that I don't know how these things normally look, so to me, identifying anomalies in this thing is impossible. You can just randomly scan for anomalies and I don't think you get penalized. At least I hope you don't get penalized. But it's just basically quite annoying, if you ask me. It makes it very hard to... I mean, like, I already don't know what's normal and what's not. One thing that happens when you scan for anomaly and there are none is that, you know, you cannot scan right afterwards. But yeah, I don't know, like, to me it's extremely hard because none of these are particularly obvious. Like, maybe there is an extra apple, well, apple cherry here, but how will I know? Like, to me, paying attention to this is impossible. Like, I don't know, maybe this pillar here is in reverse. I wouldn't know. I have no way of knowing that. I could probably read the reviews and see if they're... Wait, okay, I think that's an anomaly, isn't it? No. Okay, see, like, that was a regular frame. I thought it wasn't. But, like, for example, here there could be a duplicate object, and I wouldn't know that. That's the issue. Like, I feel like this is so shitty in the same way I think... Oh, okay, the clock. This one I know. That's... Unless the clock can change. No, it cannot. Alright. That one I remember that it was at 5 o'clock. But that's like... That's the thing, that's the obvious one. Also, wasn't this like tilted? I feel like one of these was tilted. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. The thing is that the observation duty games tend to be games that are played by streamers. And like you have the whole chat telling, hey, there is an anomaly there, bro. You see, a single person detecting anomalies feels crazy to me. And I think you're supposed to survive until 6 AM or something. I don't know. I also don't know how random the anomalies are in the sense that how randomly they appear. Well, here, for example, could be an anomaly in the background. And those are the kind of things that I don't pay attention to. Wait, was there something on the left here? Maybe that's the limit, like you cannot go anywhere after that. Yeah. One of the pile of golds here, for example, could be an anomaly. Oh, okay, for example that. Okay. So here this pile of golds were not there, but that was pure accident. I did not know that. It's a fucked up thing. Wait, that portal wasn't there. Okay, well, that one is an obvious one because it's something that clearly was not there and it's out of place as well. That's the thing, if it's obviously out of place, then yes, it will be easy to know. There might also be like some jump scare or something. I'm just warning in case someone is sensitive to that sort of shit. The original observation duty, well, all of them have jump scares in them. Did the frames change, or is there a frame that wasn't there? I'm feeling... okay, yeah. Yeah, the frames changed. Okay, well, nice. It was something. Also, I remember that name, Matsinator. It's probably gonna change when I least expect it. Yeah. I think that there is an additional spike somewhere here. I have no clue where, but I'm pretty sure one of the spikes was not here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, okay, well, unless the top left light bulb, this one, I feel like they were repeated in some other place. Alright, maybe none of these are anomalies and I'm just a moron. It could be the books. I did not pay attention to the books, but like this could be in the wrong order. I don't know. No, apparently not. That's fucked up. And maybe there is still an anomaly there, but maybe not any of the ones that I went through. Wait, okay, that's a difference. Press backspace to die instantly. Well, didn't say that. It said to do nothing. Okay. You gotta pay attention to that sort of shit too, you know? The issue is that you still need to survive a lot, and of course if you don't survive, you have to do it all the way back from the beginning. That's not very nice, but it's the way it works, you know? It's the reason why I don't like the original game, and I don't like this one either. Like... there could be something extra here, like... That's the thing, when there are so many objects at that point, it almost feels like it's random. Well, I mean, it is random, but what I mean is that it's impossible to tell, you know? So I don't know if maybe one of these windows wasn't broken or some shit like that in like the original. Sticks to the same fucking place. I don't notice anything different here. Though the game will let you know when there are a lot of different things and you haven't found them. I don't know. Oh, there was an anomaly there. Where? I don't even know. I mean, obviously one of these cherries was not in the right place, I guess, but I saw it, like, I mean, I saw that, and then it said that there is an anomaly, and after seeing it again, I still don't know what the anomaly is. Like, I'm trying to say, I saw the place, and I saw it afterward. Okay, well, that's a pretty obvious anomaly. But like, the point is that I legitimately did not see what changed. So that's the reason why randomly claiming anomalies is the right call. Because you don't get punished, like, as I say, wait, I think, man, I keep thinking there is an issue with the light bulb, but here I think I'm right. I think that one of those light bulbs is not properly placed, isn't it? Like maybe in the middle, or maybe there is a missing one. Like, I feel like there were more light bulbs before, weren't they? Maybe not. Doesn't help that they are not symmetrical, so it's not that easy to detect an anomaly when there is no symmetry in the first place. Don't see anything different here. Or here. Oh, evil. Okay, I see that. Yeah, evil is what this stage is, I agree. Okay. And that was the Woos checkpoint. I thought it said save, but no. We can go here. No, that's where you came from, you moron. Here it's basically one of these piles of gold is either an extra or it's missing, and good luck figuring that out. Wait, hold up. Let me go to the crypt, but go to the other way. Like the place with the... yeah, this place. Doesn't seem like there's anything odd. I mean, it's possible that some of these are not normal, but since they've been like this for so long, I think they are normal. And I think that that's basically the biggest weakness of this type of game. That you think something is normal because it's been like that almost since the beginning of the game, but it turns out it isn't. You don't really have a way of knowing that. Just gonna scan a random platform. No. Is the background of the crypt purple? Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Warning. Okay, so yeah, this is when they say that there are a lot of anomalies that you have not detected. Yeah, I don't know where. In some of these games, when you lose, and I'm most likely gonna lose here, they tell you at the end what you miss. I don't know if it's gonna say that now, maybe not, but would be nice, because otherwise I will not be able to. I hope there is not a jump scare when you lose. And not like in the originals there is a jump scare. Well, it's kind of a jump scare. Like, it's very loud, and it also takes up the whole screen very quickly. So I'm probably gonna get scared. I mean, I'm not gonna yell, I don't do that, but I'm gonna get scared, and you might get scared too. So I'm just warning you to not get scared. Like, be prepared for a potential jump scare. Okay, so it's not a jump scare, it's simply... okay. Terrain displacement in church, terrain distortion in vestibule. I don't know what vestibule is. I mean, I know what it means, I don't know which place was it. Object manipulation in library. I also don't know which object. Wait, also, what's the church? Like, you mean the place that says Matzinator? Because maybe here I'm missing places, which will be pretty funny. Wait, why do I spawn here? Also, apparently there was an object displacement here. Oh, okay. The top left window is broken normally. And again, that's something that I didn't know. There was also terrain distortion here. Somehow I didn't see it. And yeah, that's at the church. And then where else did it say? The vestibule. Okay, what did it say about this one? Like room, like floor distortion or something? Maybe it was like that or whatever. God damn it. Yeah, that's the good thing is that at least it tells you what the issue was, but it's not like it tells you exactly. Like, it doesn't show you the issue. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, those are little details, and especially here, dude. Like in this room, I feel like it's impossible to detect an anomaly unless it's clearly obvious. Yeah, I wouldn't know. If there's an anomaly right here, I count it as a lost anomaly because I'm not gonna detect it. But the good thing is that there are no... Well, at least for the time being, I haven't seen a single jump scare. So I'm glad. I mean, usually if there is a jump scare in a fun game, they say there is a jump scare. Like in Delicious Fruit, there is a tag that is jump scare. So usually there don't tend to be jump scares, but you never know. I mean, it could be something that is very hard to trigger. Okay, that cherry I'm pretty sure is misplaced. It is not. Really? I feel like one of these cherries is misplaced. If you ask me exactly what one, no, I don't know. Or maybe, you know. Alright. But that's also something that observation duty usually does, which is like it makes you paranoid. It makes you think there are... Okay, there was an anomaly there. What was the anomaly? That there was like gold on the floor? I don't even... See, again, I don't remember what was there in the first place. I think it is that there was gold in one of the floors. I mean, I hope. Yeah, that's... okay, that one I realized. It's the border. So that probably that's the anomaly that I missed last time. One of those things turned into something else. Alright. The good thing is that I'm not missing any place, in the sense that there is not a room that I haven't been to. So that's cool. I mean, pretty hard for there to be a room that I haven't been into when there aren't that many. Also, this thing spinning always makes me think it's an anomaly, but it isn't. It's just the way it has that warp effect, right? Okay. I'd like to know what the floor corruption here was in the church. Unless it was object displacement. Doesn't look like anything. These saves also haven't changed at all. Yeah, or at least I don't think they have. Or maybe they did and that's why I lost in the other one. Would be pretty sad. This looks normal to me. I hope it is, might not be. So I like the name Rooftop Gardens, pretty creative. Because it's kind of like what it is, right? I'm also looking for text being changed, I don't see it. This library, like if there is a missing book here, I will not know. Okay, so we already have 2 anomalies, I think, and I don't see them. Well, at least the good thing is that by losing you will know where it was. I mean, you still wouldn't know exactly what the anomaly was, but at least you will know that there was an anomaly in a place and that you probably have to pay more attention to that place. But, I mean, paying more attention is relative. Like, we'll be paying all the attention in the world and still miss them, you know? Because they are simply that hard to figure out, and that's it. I don't know, I don't see anything different, dude. Maybe someone that is watching this is like, moron, you're missing it right there or something. I don't see it though. Wait, that cherry is moving slower than the rest. Okay. Well, we survived for a little bit more, but since the warning already appeared, probably not gonna take too long to die. One of these most likely could be like a gold pile or something, I don't know. Pretty hard to tell. I'm pretty sure there is nothing in this place. Like, so far, I tried looking at every observations up there on the top. Okay. I don't know how long. Is that recent? I hope it's recent, because if it's not recent, it took me a while to figure out. It will be pretty embarrassing, because that's a very obvious one. Okay, another warning. Maybe one of the ones on the bottom wasn't there, like there were 5 instead of 6 on the bottom. I don't remember, I could be, could not be as well. It could be the one in the middle that is the only one that I did scan, but I don't know. I don't see any anomaly here. This place is fucked up because there most likely is an anomaly here and I don't know. Like, this looked normal since the beginning of this round. If there's an anomaly, I don't know where it is. This looks normal. All of this looks normal. Okay, the frames there. That wasn't fast enough. Hey, that's fucked up. If you detect an anomaly, it should let you. So, the one in the crypt, I know which one it is. The one in the church, that's crazy. There are not that many objects in the church. Also, terrain displacement in rooftop garden. I didn't see that either. I mean, this is pretty hard. I mean, I already knew it was gonna be hard, but yeah. Wait, did I map Q to anything? I don't think I did. Not in the controller, I mean. Well, if you ask me, I think I prefer doing this one. Oh, maybe it was these platforms. That they were higher. Maybe that was the difference. Now that I see it. I don't know all the terrain displacement here though. This looks exactly the same as it looked back there. Here they are 6 objects below. And then only 1 here, 5 on the top. Well, 6 if you count the one that is up there. These are the kind of things that I don't find them easy to see. Also, I think that every time an anomaly appears, the game slightly lags. Yeah, that might be a good way to identify an anomaly. So, well, by the way, the library did not have an anomaly. So I was right at least on that. The library was clean. Oh, wait, this cherry? No, this cherry is fine. The one that is hanging from the bottom is that one on the left. Wait, this background was like that, right? This is the same shit that I thought another time, that the background to the crib wasn't purple. No, it is purple. Was this one high or low? No, it was low, right? It was low. Let me do that. And I haven't seen a single anomaly yet. Or rather, maybe I saw one. Or rather, I was in presence of one and I haven't detected it. All of that is possible. Well... Oh, there was an anomaly, I don't know which one. Fuck. Okay, so I guess I should randomly scan the cherries every time, because I don't know what the anomaly was there. Like, I legitimately did not see anything wrong. But there pretty clearly was something wrong. I still don't know what the object misplacement was here. Oh, this looks normal. I'll still scan the library every time because to me it's impossible to know if a book is different, but... I don't know, by the way, if it says that an anomaly is high when there are 3 of them or where there are 2 of them. I think it's when there are 3 of them. And once 3 of them are there, it takes a little bit until it kills you. I think that's how it works. I don't know how it works in the original. But in this one, I'm assuming it's like that. Or something. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, then no anomalies. Yeah, warning. Well, I don't know, dude. I'm trying. I'm trying, okay? Fuck, dude. I don't see anything. Maybe it's... Wait. No, the music here is fine. It was just in the middle of the riff, so it looked like it might not have been fine, but no, it is fine. Well, I'm gonna die, because I legitimately don't see anything wrong anywhere. At all. I don't know what happens if you do the full scan. I think it simply takes longer, but I don't know if it gets rid of something... Anomaly nearby. Oh, that's what it does when you do a full scan. Okay, well, that's useful to know, actually. So, no way, there were 2 in the... And also a textual anomaly in the library. Is there text in the library? Where? Oh, the save, most likely. Okay, well, fuck you, I guess. Though, it's interesting to know that the full scan tells you if there is an anomaly in that room, I'm assuming, because it says nearby, but I want to assume it says that it's in that room you scan. Maybe no, I don't know, but I still don't know this. Look, I see this shit and it looks exactly the same as it looked before, and there were 2 anomalies here. No way. It makes no sense to me. I guess I will use the full scan more. In fact, I could do that. If I don't see any anomaly, just full scan, just to check if there is one nearby, and that's it. Like, it seems very time optimal, right? As long as you remember where you ran the scan to go back and get the anomaly, should be fine. No anomaly. It does take a while to finish the scan. Oh, there, I see it, on the left. Hold up, I need to wait until it lets me do it. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that one, I'm pretty sure that one wasn't there in the previous attempts. Like, that one is super obvious. Like, you cannot, because it's a moving anomaly. Like if it was a... the typical anomaly that is simply something that is staying still, it's hard to see. But if it's, since nothing moves here, when you see something moving, it's very, well, that thing moves, like I guess the warp, but that's like the only thing that moves. You also have those things blinking, I guess, but it's whatever. Alright. Anomaly. Yeah, as I say, every time I see the game slightly lag, I gotta assume that an anomaly appeared, and it did slightly lag, so I don't see any anomaly. And well, the game also doesn't see any anomaly apparently, though that's assuming again that the big scan actually detects anything that is on the room. Maybe it doesn't, and I'm, you know, wrong. I could be wrong. Well, not to mention... Wait, is one of these windows lower? No, it isn't. Kinda gives you, like, that's oh, but the save. Okay, yeah, I saw the save. It says base. Well, yeah, those are bases there, indeed. That's what they are. Okay, well, at least I saw it. Well, I could scan again in case there is another one. There could be another one. There is not, however. Yeah, you can go to the warp, I guess. I wonder if there could be an anomaly where the warp is actually like the oh, okay. So yeah, this one, I don't know if this one actually appeared last time and I didn't see it. Wait, what happens if you go inside while the anomaly gets fixed? Do you get stuck? That would be funny. Probably not, but I will assume that he planned for it. Okay, this one I see it. This one is this one. Since I already saw this anomaly before, it's easier to identify now. But yeah. Okay. Anomaly? Oh, anomaly. Okay. I don't think there's any anomaly here, though. Even, wait, the background here is different, isn't it? I think. No, really? Well, I'm still gonna scan. You're not gonna stop me. Wait, okay, I guess it's the normal one. Alright, sure. Oh, there was an anomaly here. I mean, one of these random ass cherries. I don't think the platforms are abnormal. I don't think the clouds are abnormal. But you're saying there is an anomaly here. I mean, I gotta assume it's one of the cherries, cause... I don't know, or was that cloud that low? Fuck, dude, I have no clue what anomaly there could be here. Like, this all looks normal to me. Well, that's the fucked up thing, like, it can tell you there is an anomaly. Well, good luck telling which one it is. Wait, this platform, was it here before? Probably was, right? It says there is no anomaly. But man, I don't know what those floating gardens have. I don't see anything. I'm gonna go back there to see if I see it, but... I don't know, like, what would the anomaly be? I don't think it's one of the platforms, so it could be one of the platforms. And at this point, you kind of have to scan the whole thing. I still think it's one of the cherries, but I already scanned a lot of the cherries and none of them were the issue, so I really don't see it, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I know there's an anomaly there, I just don't know where. Damn, really? Maybe all of the anomalies are in the gardens. That would be fucked up. Like, again, I don't know where. I really don't get it. Could be one of the clouds, I guess, but I'm pretty sure I already scanned every cloud and it wasn't that. And there doesn't seem to be an anomaly, at least for what the scan is telling me. There's no anomaly anywhere else, so it cannot be that there are 3 anomalies there and I'm somehow missing all of them. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, I'm gonna lose, of course, but I don't get it. Terrain distortion, where? Object movement is probably a cherry or some bullshit. The church? A terrain distortion? What's terrain distortion, by the way? Because maybe I have a different concept of what terrain distortion is. Hold up, I need to go right away see the floating gardens. Because I don't know what terrain distortion means. Okay, up there, you know, I was about to think that, but yeah, up there, the top right had the wrong tile. That's so shitty. Well, and also the other anomaly was probably one of the cherries that I still don't know which one it will be. The platforms are the same, the clouds are the same. And the church here, I don't know which one could have been the different one. Like, this looks normal and it looked normal back then, so... Fuck, dude. When you think that you saw everything, you didn't. At least once you've seen an anomaly, once you will instinctively look for that anomaly again in that same place. Because here, if it wasn't a cherry, what else could it be? Like, I'm pretty sure none of the clouds were different. Like, it had to be a cherry. Yeah, there are so many cherries and in places that seem impossible to memorize. Like, unless it's super obvious, like a different speed, or one that clearly looks out of place, you're not gonna see them. Wait, anomaly where? Wait, really? In the library? The books? Apparently there's an anomaly here, but... Dude, this looks exactly the same as it always does. Gotta assume that it's a light bulb here. Or something. How the fuck is there an anomaly here? Unless it say that nearby from another place. No, I'm pretty sure it say that from the library. I mean, I'm gonna scan again, but I think it said it from here. I don't see any anomaly though. It's here. Where? You don't get it, dude. Unless the colors of these flowers are flipped. It's the only thing that I could think of. Everything else looks exactly the same. Okay, that was most likely... yeah. That's so fucked up, dude. That's so hard to see. Oh, cherries. Okay, see, that one is obvious because that's a solitary tree that you know it only has one cherry. But yeah, whatever, fuck you. Wait, that's a double object up here, or no? No, it says no anomaly, there's no anomaly. I'm gonna scan here again, but then that's so fucked up that there was like that anomaly. Pretty messed up. Are the cherries there different? I don't think they are, just in case. No. I don't know how much I should believe the game. Like maybe the fact that it says that there's no anomaly is an anomaly. The basement, okay, it's not supposed to say that. It's the crypt. Okay. Cool. Wait, anomaly nearby? Wait, where was it? Here? Probably one of the tiles? Hold up. I want to recheck if it was here. If it was here... Probably one of those tile things, like terrain... Yeah, it's most likely a terrain bullshit, but... Man, this looks so... Well, maybe this wasn't here, no. The statues... I don't think the statues are different, right? That's an issue. I don't see the anomaly here. I'll have to look for another one because I don't see the anomaly there. At the same time, it's probably a better idea to scan everything until you find something, but... Yeah, I don't know. Just don't see where the anomaly could be. Because the thing is that if it is supposed to be symmetrical, it is symmetrical, and it will... Unless maybe it's the pillar in the middle. I don't see how it will be different. Maybe the saves... Bro, no, maybe this... No, the staircases, I don't think they are in reverse. I don't see... What's the anomaly? Dude. I don't see it. I mean, it's pretty clear I don't see it, but... I'm gonna end up... Okay, I see this one at least. Please don't kill me. I see it. Please let me survive. Well, even if I survive, the fact that there are most likely 2 more anomalies that I haven't seen is not a good sign. Really. Yeah, I don't know what could possibly be in the church. Like, this just looks normal to me. Not to mention that I'm pretty sure I scanned almost everything I could have scanned. It's pretty fucked up when you know there is an anomaly in one room and you cannot see which one it is. Because it makes you feel like a moron, like you're blind. But I legitimately don't see anything that could possibly be an anomaly. I mean, I already tried to see if it was the text, but no, Matzinator is Matzinator. I'm pretty sure it's 235, yeah, like... Brew. The problem is that even if it tells me what type of anomaly it is, Terrain, again with this shitty ass terrain distortion, where? Like, it's... When it says terrain distortion, it means one fucking tile is off. What tile? Also, apparently there was a wrong tile here, I don't know where. Bro, I'm looking at this again and I still don't see it. Like, this looks exactly the same as before. The exact same tiles and everything. Unless it's a bug. It just looks exactly the same. I don't see any difference. That's so frustrating. I will assume it's not a bug and there was an actual anomaly, but it's impossible to tell. Like, it's pretty fucked up because it's a single tile. Like, I understand that a single tile in a lot of cases is sizable enough, but maybe it was here in the middle. Maybe it was here in the middle, yeah. Like, this was longer. Or, well, when I say longer, I mean bigger. It's the only thing I could think of. Okay, so otherwise, I don't think it makes sense. Well, now you can see why I already thought that this was about... Okay, watch closely. I'm watching closely, Shark. Fucking asshole, I'm watching closely. I mean, again, you can see why I thought that doing this stage was a bad idea. I still think it is. Just that the remaining two stages are an even worse idea. So it's simply here whichever one is the least fucked up. I think this one is definitely the least fucked up. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not. But no, the other two, there's no way they are a better idea than this. Okay. Anomaly. Well, to be fair, I also don't see an anomaly, so... As I say, maybe my issue is... Wait, what's an anomaly here in the vestibule? Really? Wait, was it here? Maybe it was one... I mean, this is most likely one tile. Or, no, maybe this is spinning on the wrong way. I don't think... Okay, yeah, that is the case. That's pretty fucked up, but hey, at least I found out. Hey, like, I assume... As soon as I saw that, well, first of all, I thought that was an anomaly in itself the first time I saw it, but... It's pretty obvious that they were gonna make that slightly different for an anomaly. But yeah, pretty fucked up regardless. Wait, a cloud is missing. In the middle. Okay. Here, this one. Okay. I wonder if that's... Wait, wasn't it there? Was it closer here? Maybe closer to the right? Like, I know there is a cloud missing. Unless I'm missing a cloud. No, okay, it's there. Oh, it's a lot higher. Okay, well, that's important to... Okay, the frames. Yeah, I see them. I don't even know what that frame is supposed to be. Well, I don't know what the original ones are supposed to be. Anything right? Apparently. You know that the library so far has been very quiet. Which, yeah, it's what's supposed to be a library. It's supposed to be quiet. But... okay. See anything different here? Oh, anomaly. As I said before, I don't know if this full scan tells you every time if there is an anomaly, or sometimes it doesn't and it just trolls you. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. At this point there should be an anomaly. That's my issue. Like, I feel like this full scan is trolling me, and there are actually anomalies that you are not seeing. Well, you're not seeing. You don't want to tell me, because you will know if they are. Okay, there is an anomaly here. Oof, that's rough. This doesn't look abnormal at all. I'm assuming a missing column. Kinda looks like it will be a missing column, but yeah, good luck finding out which one. That's so fucked up. Hey, it's one of those anomalies that is extremely hard to tell. Maybe one of these, I don't know. That's so frustrating, dude. You see, I cannot know. Unless it's these frames. No, but they are always vertical, aren't they? I think they are. Well, I don't know what anomaly there is there, dude. Sorry. Seems like that one will have to stay, because I don't see it. I mean, as long as it's only one anomaly, but obviously they keep adding to each other. That's okay. There is an anomaly here. One of the cherries. That's always the guess. Yeah. Okay, so it seems that those cherries, and I still don't know which one it was, but those cherries in the middle left are always troublesome. For one reason or another. I don't know, here I'm random. Well, maybe there are two columns here and there was one originally, I don't know. At this point... at least know there is one anomaly in the crypt. Just which one? Good luck guessing, I guess. Wait, let me go to the library. I don't see it. Okay, that's a problem. I mean, my guess is always the books here, but... oh no, this one are the flowers again, wrong color. Blue comes first, then comes yellow. Okay, yeah, that one at this point I will have to check it every time. Okay, well that one is pretty obvious as well. Oh yeah, I want to see what happens if you are here when you solve the anomaly. That's what happens. Well, at least we know, but damn, that's fucked up. Didn't want to find out that way. I wonder if that's even intended to be the case, or if it's just like a try-catch exception. Also, I think the missing object here was one of these columns, probably. I don't know, but damn, that's fucked up. It's an insta-kill if you stay inside. Again, I don't know, maybe it's a try-catch block in the code, that if you die and you're not supposed to die, it simply fails the stage. Or well, in that case it's not even dying, it's getting stuck rather. Okay, well, good to know. I wonder if any other anomaly can also count for a kill like that. Probably. I don't wanna find out personally. But then that's such a shame, because that was a good run up until there, of course. After that, not so much. At least I mostly have the strategy down, I guess. Well, I don't know if I should say mostly, but I more or less know what to do. Okay, I see that. Yeah, come on. I don't think there's anything wrong here. Right? Correct. Yeah, then that's... I still think all the previous run and dying like that is so stupid, dude. So unbelievably stupid. Oh well, it happens. I mean, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, and it killed me this time. Okay, no anomaly. And I mean, at this point, continuing to play this stage makes sense from the perspective that my memory of the anomalies is fresh. At least the ones I know exist. The ones that I don't know exist, obviously. Wait a second. The background... No, not according to the game. No, the background is fine. Okay, no anomaly. Okay, I seen the game lag a couple times. Makes me think that an anomaly actually appeared. I mean, if the game tells you there's no anomaly, there's no anomaly. It's as simple as that. Pretty straightforward. No anomaly means no anomaly. Okay, I see that. The window on the top left. That's one anomaly I died to. I died to because I thought that it was normal that that window was in a good state, but no, it wasn't normal. At least I think at this rate I can more or less know... Oh, there was an anomaly in the church. Okay, where? Where? Is this another one of those terrain displacement bullshits? It most likely is, but... It's most likely, yeah, this, the exact same anomaly that killed me last time. Like last time, well, a long time ago, I guess. Yeah, apparently it's terrain displacement somewhere. No, it's not that. It's that the right statue is blinking faster, actually. Okay. No, so it wasn't the one that I died to last time, or it shouldn't. Because that shouldn't be terrain displacement. No, nothing there. Is this one spinning on the wrong side? I don't remember. It spins on the left, right? Yeah, correct. No, it seems that it's fine. And, well, so far there hasn't been any anomaly that is out to kill you. But it could change. Maybe closer to the end you will have like a monster appear, and if it gets you, you die. I mean, that's what happens in the original Observation Duty games. Like, you can actually get killed by an enemy. Not because you miss an anomaly, but because you simply did not detect that anomaly that is the enemy fast enough before it kills you. Which is pretty fucked up. I guess that adds to the horror element in a way. No anomaly here. Well, I mean, there's no anomaly anywhere then, guess. Yeah. I mean, these places are all clean, apparently. No. Okay. I didn't scan the church, but I probably should have. Like, that place keeps cucking me. Okay, there is an anomaly here. One of the platforms? No, it's probably one of the cherries. No, I think it's one of the top platforms, actually. Like, one of these up here. Don't see any... Like, it has to be there, if it's somewhere. Yeah. Correct. Okay, so that platform is to the left, normally. Normally? Oh, it's there. I wonder if you press backspace if you die instantly, but it's not like I want to find out. Wait, it says no anomaly detector, really? So you cannot trust this. I mean, that one is pretty obvious, I guess, but... Well, unless the no anomaly detector was from a previous one. I don't think it was. I think I scanned the vestibule or what. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so that's probably not how it's pronounced, in which case I preemptively apologize. And maybe if the anomaly is easy enough, it doesn't say anything. It's there on the bottom. There are 5 caps, so at least that one is super easy to see. Okay. I really hope you need to survive until 6 and not more. I mean, you might think that it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I think it does make a difference, personally. I remember that you're scanning the church. Okay, no anomaly on the church. Anything here? No. This looks clean, I guess. Right? Yeah. We go back to the library. This also looks clean. Every time that there is a long... Okay, there is an anomaly here. It's not the flowers this time. Fuck, I can't tell which one is the anomaly. I mean, my initial reaction will be... Wait, are the windows lower? I think that's... No? What? I don't know what the anomaly was. The spike? Wow. Okay, that's the warp. Which, by the way, you probably don't want to go there because that might kill you. Like, at this point, the anomalies that are not, like, simple things are probably dead traps. So don't go to that port. And there's most likely something scary as well. I have no idea what that anomaly on the library was. Maybe it was the light bulb that was above. Nothing here, I think. Right? No. No. A little bit scared though. But I'm always scared of this shit. Simply, like, not scared of the setting of like, ooh, how scary. It's more like, I'm scared of losing and wasting... Okay, I see it. The cherries. I'm scared of wasting time. That's what I'm scared of. Like, that, there's nothing more scary than wasting time. And yeah, losing a run here is a big waste of time. I don't know how much, like, a full run of this is, but... Yeah. I mean, it's probably like, what, 10 minutes? I don't know how it is in the normal game. That's another thing. Seems normal so far. So is Matzinator the name of the maker? Didn't really pay attention. Okay. Is one of the cherries on the bottom wrong? No? You know, it's impossible for me to properly see the cherries. Like, they always seem either right or wrong, and at that point you clearly cannot identify. The basement. The basement, but it's not a basement, it's a crypt. Well, you could have a... Oh, wait. Those wings on the lights were always there? Probably, right? Yeah, I don't think that changed. I think at this point, just like a large language model, I'm hallucinating anomalies where they are none. This looks normal, I guess. I mean, we did detect a lot of anomalies here, so I don't think that this is a bad run, but every time that a lot of time passes and you didn't detect anything, it gets a little bit scary. Because at any time that it could instantly show the warning, hey, there is an anomaly you didn't get. Well, there is one. There is three if it tells you that message. Not only one. Well, there is 1 hour remaining. Well, 1 in-game hour. Okay, the light bulbs on the top left. Here. Yep. Those light bulbs, there are way too many. At least I'm glad that when it adds an object, it usually adds a lot of them and not just one. So that way it's obvious. Well, obvious. I wouldn't call it obvious, but makes it way easier to know. Oh, I see it here. Yeah, stop scanning. I know it's here on the bottom left, the cherries. Yeah, I know. Come on. That's the second time that anomaly appeared in this run, right? I think. Probably. Yeah, we are detecting a lot of anomalies. I hope this is the run, but in fact, I don't know exactly when it's essentially a guaranteed victory, because when you get 3 anomalies at some point, like, you still survive until later. But the question is how much the game allows you to survive. Oh, the spikes on the right. There are no spikes here. Yeah, I know. Come on. Well, I think that's precisely... No, it did have a spike. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think at this point this has to be... Assuming it's until 6 AM, I think it is until 6 AM. If it is until 6 AM, this should be a guaranteed victory. Unless, again, an anomaly comes and kills me just like that. It could be. Hope not, but can always happen. So why is this represented with a crowd? Like, why is the best? Well, maybe in the original, and not in the original I wanna be the guy, but whatever fan game specifically that might be from. Nothing abnormal here. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, there you go. And there was no anomaly remaining. Good shit. Nice. Well, I win, right? Like, that's the end. Congratulations on your continued survival, and more importantly, the end of your first day. No, your first day's my ass. My last day, you mean. Don't tell me there are multiple of this shit. You can't be serious. Okay, thankfully they aren't multiple. Whew. This shit... Look, I understand the idea, and I understand that it's supposed to be the original I'm on observation duty, and again, the idea is original, but just because an idea is original doesn't mean it's good. But yeah, I think, I don't know, like, I think that this deviates way too much from the rest of the fun games. Oh, I got the medal, by the way, of this cave. It's evening where I am. You sound like a schizo right now, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the issue... Well, this guy is flying into the top of the cave. It's going through the ceiling. So there are only 2 levels remaining, and those are the number 1 rated one, which I find it pretty funny, the fact that I dislike it so much that I left it for the very end. Because no, I'm not leaving it for the end because I think it's the best one. I'm leaving it for the end because I hate it. At least what I saw. I don't know if I fully hate it, or what I saw I certainly hate it. So the issue is that Astral Prominence is very fucked up. I will try like the checkpoint I'm currently stuck on, but I feel like I really will have to look it up, because I don't understand it, on top of the fact that it's hard, you know. Hold up, how do you get out of here? No, Astral Prominence is in the beach, so you want to go out to the mountain, so you get to the taxi, and it takes you to the beach. And then on the beach you have Astral Prominence, though honestly, the beach has been the most fucked up location in the game. Because all of the very hard stages, well, there are exceptions. Aim High is a good stage that is not hard. And well, Arcana Shotgun, it's hard, but it's not super hard. But then you have everything else, like Golden Sky is very hard needle, at least for people not used to hard needle. Infestation of Earth and Mountain is also hard needle. Well, Astral Prominence is hard needle, and the Kid Dreams of Gimmick is hard needle. Well, a little bit less hard, but still pretty hard. So this is easily the hardest location in the whole game. But yeah, I will try this current checkpoint a little bit, but as I said, I have no hope of getting past it, though if I get past it, it will be a huge morale boost. But what I'm most likely gonna do on the next stream is like the number 1 game again, because in this particular case it's the same for both of them. Like, I don't know what to do in either of them. So at this point it doesn't really make a difference if it's like hard needle or hard puzzle. I don't know what to do anyway, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, what I don't know what to do is this. So apparently you're supposed to hit the spring on the left, but how? Well, not to mention what comes afterwards is fucked up too. I don't understand the combination of jumps you're supposed to do here. Like, it just looks so crazy, not to mention the... Okay, that almost worked, and I don't remember what I did. Well, at least it's on the VOD, so I can analyze it later. That was pretty interesting. The scariest thing, by the way, about this one is that this is the only stage in the game that has both the highest difficulty and the highest duration, or well, highest length, whatever you wanna call it. So that makes me think that this will probably take you the same time that it will take you to beat a regular fun game, you know? It will take you that long, I feel. That spring on the top left really has been filtering me all this time. It will be ideal, like if I can beat this checkpoint today, it will be the perfect way to start tomorrow. Those shitty ass, whatever they are supposed to be, I'm assuming stars. Like, it will be hard without stars already, but you add the stars just to, you know, it's just as a troll, I guess. That's also another annoying thing. With this shield, you cannot shoot in the air because you're instead gonna turn into a fireball. So yeah, very annoying. Also, this is probably very synchronization heavy, so it's pretty likely that you're intended to do this in one go, kinda like this. And if you can do that, you will know what position you want the stars to be on, but the problem is that doing it like this is hard, you know? I don't think that trying to do it in like the fastest cycle possible is the right call here. Okay, why did I get bounced downwards that time? What the hell, dude? It's what I say. Like, that spring is so random. So if it was only those springs without those shitty ass stars in front of it, it will still be hard. But no, you want to add the stars. I will have to look at the VOD to see what I did, I guess. Right now, even though I think I'm doing the same thing I did like a couple minutes ago, apparently I'm not, because I'm dying. I got super close, so if I can replicate that, well, I will still die in the same way I died before, but... Not to mention how annoying the fact that these are not properly synchronized. I guess there is no good way of synchronizing this, I guess. Yeah, it's just so messed up. Like, it never feels like it's a good time to champ. It really doesn't. It feels like no matter where you try to champ, it will be a bad idea. Which is precisely why it surprises me that some minutes ago I somehow got the bounce right. Well, not right enough to land where I need to land, but... Oh, and not to mention that if I manage to make it past that bounce, I'm most likely gonna choke with what comes afterwards. So frustrating. Like, as I say, okay, hold up. I'm gonna look at my own VOD right now. Like, I'm not gonna wait until the stream is over. Like, I need to see what the fuck I did. Promise that I don't know exactly when it was. Maybe here. I mean, it was one of the first checkpoints, that's the thing. Well, when I say one of the first checkpoints, I mean one of the first attempts. No, it probably wasn't that one. Probably was earlier. Maybe this one. I mean, that's the annoying part, knowing exactly when it happened. It probably happened way earlier. Yeah, go back way earlier. Not that one. No, it was one. Wait, hold up. Let me restart this. Oh, it has to be around here. Hold up. Come on. Okay, I see it. Tim, but it's such a precise movement. Okay, so I see what I did. I essentially jumped in the middle, and before I hit this the spring, I use the fireball, and then immediately after hitting the spring, I double jump, and then try using the fireball again. So I didn't go above any of the stars. Wait, hold up. What timestamp is this? Doesn't say the timestamp. Come on, what the fuck timestamp is it? Do I have to make it full window for you to show me the fucking timestamp? Well, the problem is that it tells you how much until the VOD is over, rather than the actual timestamp. Okay, but yeah, it's a messed up one. I don't think I can replicate it. Oh well, rather I can definitely replicate it, but I don't think I can do it now. Wow, nice death, fucking moron. Oh, it's because I didn't use the fireball there. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, but you need more room in the middle. Like, essentially, I enter when the space between the two stars is the highest. And I was able to go in and get out in that same cycle. Which right now is looking impossible, honestly. Like, right now, I don't know how I did it. I mean, mostly what I don't know how I did is the synchronization being so on point. Okay, something like that. That's what you're intended to do, and I'm pretty sure that you jump over this, and then you fireball here, and you land here. And then this one, good luck. This is so fucked up, dude. Pretty sure you're just supposed to fireball through. That's evil. No matter how you look at it, that's evil. And again, I want to remind you that this is apparently, according to the judges, one of the longest stages in the whole fucking game, you know? Almost. I'm assuming that you can jump over the first obstacle with a single jump. Maybe you can't, and I'm basically doing a goose chase. No, that's too late. Yeah, at least I know what to aim for, instead of being completely aimless like I was before. And I got lucky that that attempt worked. There you go. Okay, but now I need to... Okay. I mean, this looks random, dude. I don't think there's any way you can do this without getting lucky. Hey, like, it legitimately looks like you gotta get lucky. I don't see how you can react to that movement and somehow get past. It does not look possible to me. Like, you get it because you simply did it at the right time, but not knowing you did it at the right time. I mean, obviously, if you know exactly when to make it, it's not random, but that's the thing. How do you know exactly when to make it? Like, what do you use as a reference here? Not to mention you are bouncing, so you don't even have control over where you are when you are up there. Okay, that worked. Yeah, that worked in the same way it could have not worked. Okay, I'm not gonna force it any longer. I was able to beat that checkpoint that got me stuck for a long time, so I'm just gonna stop for today. But at least this is real progress, so... That being said, this stage is probably gonna take an eternity. Astral Prominence, like, it wouldn't surprise me, assuming I don't get filtered, that it takes me the entirety of tomorrow's stream and it's still not enough to beat it. we will see though. I'm willing to give this stage 2 streams simply because I'm trusting the judge's word, which is probably a mistake, but considering that there is only 2 stages left, I think I need to push all the way till the end, especially when some of the ones that I thought that were super hard, and they were super hard, I was able to beat them. So I think like at this point it's all or nothing, pretty much. Anyways, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this. So have a good one and take care.